Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? So I have a new location. I mean, it's not new, but I bet you didn't think you'd see me up here, did you? I haven't been up here in a while because of multiple reasons. Like a lot of the times when I film, I'm one of two things is happening. One, either David's asleep in the room right there, or two, it's like me home alone with the boys, who are not allowed in this room ever since the Otis incident where he came and stole one of my yarns and ate it, and not allowed in this room right now. So I'm usually not here. As you can see, my whips and all are still there. There's a few extra bags from when we went through the ancient whips in the videos, but there's significantly less bags in general than there were from the videos, because I went through and took apart a couple, finished a few, changed a few and finished them. So there are significantly less. They're just more like consolidated. That's a better word. Consolidated over into that corner right there. So yeah, here I am. I'm doing the Stranger Summer video today too, so I thought this would be a great place to do it. But right now we're gonna do the last opening for my vloggy chat and stitch marker opening video. So I thought I'd do that up here also, just, while I'm here. But as far as vloggy chat goes, because it's been a couple days, right? I thought I would do the last opening the next day, and then I thought, like, well, the only thing I'm really going to have to talk about is the fact that I worked. And then my first day off was, I did nothing. I crocheted, I cleaned a little bit in the bathrooms, both bathrooms. It was like bathroom cleany day, I guess. I hung out with Damon and we watched a movie. It was my turn to pick, so we are starting to go through the Friday the 13th series, which he has never seen. And yeah, I mean, I did grocery shopping, and that's about it, besides crocheting, like I said. On the plus side of that, I got through all of them. This is 4 cakes of Lion Brand's Mandala tweed stripe yarn in the color Wishbone. It's all 4 cakes done. There's a little ball downstairs that's like this big that's left over. And then I needed 2 extra squares, so I decided to do just gray, since there's a lot of gray striped into these squares already, and it's a neutral color, and I believe I will fit 2 right in the middle of the blanket. I think I haven't laid it out yet on the floor. I might do that up here while I'm up here, so that the boys aren't up here to like run around on it and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get that layout done, and then I promised I would show you guys again, but this is the color. I have 3 of these red heart accents that hopefully I will have enough of it to join them. It's in the color, yep, hyacinth, I was right. So it's a nice pretty color, purple. And there's no purple, it's like a whole vivid rainbow, but there's no purple in those. So, purple. But yeah, and that's, like I said, that's four cakes gone off my cake wall. And actually, while I was up here, I don't know if even with the door closed you can see my cake wall happening. Let's see. It's funny. I'm pointing to it from my direction, and I'm pointing to my mannequin. Let's see. No, those are mandala rovings, I believe, in camera for you guys. So it would be like way over here off camera than for you guys. But I have the roll with it, the red heart roll with it. Tweed, actually, roll with it tweed, up here, and I have I actually had two ideas for like kind of the same unofficial Cal idea, granny square with it. I have 4 in the same colorway that I might just make squares with. And then I have 2 in the same colorway, which is the neon colorway of that. And I have neon Bernat Pop that was given to me, and then I found a few in our store here in Meyer that I don't think Meyer was supposed to have. They got like a 3-pack of it, and they've never had it again. I don't think they were ever supposed to have it because nobody in the US could find it at the time. I guess I have not looked on the website lately to see if Yarn Inspirations has made it available here. But yeah, I don't think we were ever supposed to have it here. Again, I could be wrong about that, but at the time, nobody could find it. So either they just got it early or we were never meant to have it. But they did. 1 3-pack of it, never again. And so I had grabbed those up, and then my lovely friend Heather gifted me some of it also. So I thought maybe I would make squares with those and these and do a blanket, because it would be like a tweed version and a solid version of them. Not sure if I want to do that or not, but I like the idea. So we'll see. But yeah, that would get rid of, I'm not trying to get rid of the Bernat Pop. But I'm not really trying to get rid of, obviously I'm trying to use, you know, my yarn. But that would use a lot more of this tweedy yarn that I like the idea of using it for granny squares. So I might do that, at least with the sunset colorway that I have, because I have 4 of those for sure. And I think that would make a really pretty blanket, and I could join it then with like almost any shade of orange, almost any like bluish color would look pretty with it. But anyway, on to this. This is the color that I will be joining these bad boys with. Let me see if I can hold them together. So I think it'll look really cool at the end of the day. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so that is what I have achieved. And then today, David worked on the house some more. He actually found out when I said he needed to dive into the flooring area of that room that he had put the window in, and then wanted to work on the floor area because it wasn't, he found out it wasn't good underneath the window. Well, underneath where the old door was and now the new window is. He started pulling it up, and he found out whoever owned the house before him, before us, there's a whole other floor under it. Like, I don't know, some of you guys know, like, house building 101 way better than me, so I mean, don't judge me but basically there's the layers, like where there's the beams, there's the foundation and the beams, and then there's like, I don't know, I'm gonna say plywood, I know it's something else, but like we'll say plywood, and then like the tiles or linoleum or whatever is, you know. So ours has all of that, then a layer of plywood or whatever, and then the tiles that we know as our floor. We didn't know there was an extra layer of the plywood and the linoleum underneath. They didn't bother to, the subfloor or whatever, they didn't bother to take that up. They just put a whole new floor over top of it. So he went to take that up, and he was like, I am not messing with that right now. So yeah, he poured cement in to fix like the foundation that's underneath there, and he's like, we're just gonna deal with the tile the way it is right now. And he said eventually, like, that room is connected with my yarn room that's downstairs as the addition to the front of the house. So he said eventually we're just gonna have to like get a contractor and everything and take the whole front addition off and have it re-poured, and yeah, so this will end up being like my main yarn room anyway. I mean, as it should be, but it's so much more convenient. As much as I love this one, I love this one the most. All of my favorite yarns are still up here and everything. It's so much more convenient, like for recording purposes, to be downstairs with like the boys, and you know, when David's sleeping, or just when he's away, to have the boys downstairs, like within arm's reach, if I don't have them in there with me or anything. So sometimes Maverick comes in there with me. Otis is still not allowed, but yeah, this is still my favorite of all. Oh, hi Ophelia. And then we do have the corn snake that we have, which I won't show this time around because I know some of you guys do not like snakes, but I'm just telling you that I have this big desk, like a makeshift counter in front of me, and that I use as a desk, because half of it is my desk, the other half is taken up by a big snake tank. And there is a beautiful, like if you do like snakes, she is very beautiful, corn snake in there, and her name is Ophelia. And she's come out, she heard me talking, and she knows the lights are on, so she's come out to see what's going on out here. So, hi, little girl. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, so that's what David did. And then we went out for lunch because he was like hot and stuff. Like he went and took a shower. And then we went out for lunch, and I could not mail out my giveaway because the post office was closed today, so that'll have to go out hopefully tomorrow before work. And yeah, I'll have a new one in the makes, of course. Yeah, that's it. That's what we got going on this weekend. It was a nice lazy weekend. Thank you to those of you who wished me some R&R. I did get it. So it's much needed, much appreciated. And yeah, that's it. Oh, I got that that car seat, the cover that I wanted for Maverick. So he's got like the whole setup now for trips. So I'm excited about that. That's the other thing that happened. When I was asleep, David took Maverick to get his nails trimmed finally. And he caused such a fit with the technician that he actually has to go back on Friday, where they're giving him calming tablets before he goes. Because, yeah, he's not having it. And I'm going to just kind of let that slide this time, because he's got, if you've noticed in the videos ever, he's got like his eyes water a lot, and when he was little, it was way worse because he has so much extra skin. Like if I pet him even on his back, it's like it moves almost. He's got so much extra skin. And when he was like a little puppy, he had a ton of extra skin just everywhere. But he grew into it for the most part. And under his eyes and over his eye area, his whole eye area was real bad originally. Well, now he's got some allergies, we think, like just, like hay fever type eye allergies, which isn't making it any better. But the fact that he's still got some droopy skin with his eyes, they bother him from time to time. They water, and they're just like red and itchy and stuff. So with him calmed down a lot from his nail trimming calming tablets, they will get a chance to look at his eyes and stuff. But after that, I think I'm going to I have a nail trimmer from Winston's Nails, but I don't know if they, like, it was a long time ago, obviously. It still works, but I don't know if they still make the replacement heads for it. So if they do, great. If they don't, I'm going to get just like a Dremel with the Dremel heads, sanding Dremel heads. But I think I'm going to start desensitizing him to that with like lick mats and treats and stuff. And I think I'm going to try to just do his nails myself, because I don't want to put him through that all the time. And like when he gets older, that's really going to be an issue. Like I don't want to like sedate him or calming treat him down or anything. So yeah, so he had quite the day. But yeah, that's been our weekend. Yeah, so anywho, let's open the last stitch marker. Now these, if you have not seen any of my other stitch marker openings, which I had for St. Patrick's Day, I had for Valentine's Day, and I have now for Pride Month, which, by the way, happy Pride Month. I know it's like a little over halfway over, but hopefully you guys are having a good Pride Month, a good June. I couldn't resist getting this because, like, not only do I support, you know, everyone, but on top of that, I love rainbows, so I had to get this. I will also definitely be getting her set for July because while we're talking about Stranger Things, you know, I love the season 3 4th of July celebrations and stuff. That's what 4th of July always reminds me of now, is Stranger Things season 3. So that being said, I will definitely be getting that and probably making comments, oh, this reminds me of Stranger Things, like all the time. So be ready for that, guys. But these are made, they're Stitch Marker Advents by Miss Ellie Leva, and her information is going to be linked down below, even for the rest of this month during these little vloggy chats that are not going to be where I'm not opening them because this is my last one. I'm probably still going to have her link down below just so you guys can remember that she's there. Go check her out. She's got, like I said, a summer set right now, like a summer beach set. She's going to be doing 4th of July. I know she's going to be doing Halloween. I'm sure she's doing other stuff in between too. But she's wonderful, and she has, like I said, these advent calendars. They're just fun. They're like little treats, you know, every day to open. So I couldn't resist. So here is day 15. I feel like I had been saying 14, but here's day 15. So let us open it. And of course I left my stitch marker holder downstairs. Maybe that's what I'll show you tomorrow since I won't have one to open. But, oh, what does that say before I show? Okay. We have the letters. That's so pretty. It's all the rainbow lettering too. And with one of those orange hearts that I love. And this, what I was reading, says made with love. But yeah, it says LGBTQIA up here. In rainbow lettering. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. And that's a cool one to end on, considering it is like all just like factoring in that I love rainbows aside. Let's not forget that these were for Pride Month. So very cool. I absolutely love them. So thank you so much, Ellie. Thank you for making them. Thank you for keeping me in the loop so that I could get them. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you. And yeah, so everybody that is thinking about it or interested, make sure you go check her out. And yeah, I think that's about it. This video will be coming out tonight, and probably so will the Stranger Summer video. So if you're interested in fiber arts and Stranger Things and or all things like retro 80s type things, make sure you check that video out because that will be a make along for you, as it is definitely my kind of thing. Of course it is. I'm hosting it, but yeah, I'm very excited about it. It will be our 3rd annual one, so can actually call it an annual one now, right? All right. So on that note, I am going to go, and I will talk to you guys very soon. All right. I love you guys. Bye.